about my head. So I don't like partying.
What happened with you and Donald Trump?
Hold on, let him finish. God damn, man.
Thank you, man. God damn it.
You got to come at him fast.
He asked you go so fast.
He drinking that damn speed Celsius.
Yeah.
But what you do to
So you was in,
Aiden
hold on, you was in LA blacked out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So me and him, like, that was the guy that really put me on. I really owe a lot to. Well, what's funny, man?
He's laughing at you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. All right. But that's the guy that really put me on to help me because he saw like the vision in me and he knew, like, he told me, like, even off stream, like every day, like, bro, I'm gonna help you do this and you're gonna do this, and it's exactly what happened. Like, he gave me the platform to be able to even be here today.
Hey, low key.
I just
It's
have
that
no
Jewish
confidence. Like,
effect.
even myself, like, I just feel,
It's that Jewish
random.
effect,
But,
bro.
he just saw the potential.
Hey, Aiden's the Drake of the streamers, for sure.
I guess like entertainment value and like everything. Like he always knew I had it in me, and I never did. And like,
And then we'll say Kai's the Kendrick Lamar, and then Speed, it would be like the Speed young, but Speed low key like the Jay-Z. I can't even hold you up. Speed really like the Jay-Z. That's how I would categorize him. Dead ass.
he booked my flight to Miami and forced me to leave my house and try doing like IRL content. Like he got my info, my name, and booked it and like forced me to come. I didn't want to go. I just wanted to stay at home.
So I just heard you say
really
something
dope.
about your confidence. What? Why are you not confident? What is?
I mean, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I mean, at the end of the day, we're all normal people. We're all regular people. Like we all die one day. Like we're not different than anyone else. But like as a streamer, as a person, like I don't feel like a top dog. I don't feel like one of the biggest.
Wait, let's get into the chat because Aiden Ross.
And that's a big thing. When you do great things, bro, you only become great because of like your work ethic. And anybody that becomes great has a crazy work ethic and will get bored easy. And will want to do the next thing. You know how many times I buy something new, check some big goal off or whatever, especially like I would use my money in buying things. Like you really like, oh yeah, I remember getting a boat one time. Only nigga with a boat, especially at the yacht club. I had that bitch like a month and it was just like, yeah, on to the next thing. What else do I want? It just became bored. You know what I'm saying? Like just materialistical shit. But it's just a mindset, when you're like a grinder like there or whatever, you want to get to the next thing. So, I mean, who knows what his goal is, He probably has some certain goal that he wants to get to. Maybe he wants $1 billion, Because these days, $1 billion is the new million.
There's a comment pending here. He just commented and said, Neon, I promise you they trying to belittle you and disrespect you.
Which is what I've been saying.
They are weird as them.
Which is what I've been saying the whole time. I'm telling you, Neon, they've been trying to go at, they're treating Neon how they tried to treat like XXX Tentacion when he was a new kind of a thing coming up on here, or I don't know, 6ix9ine or whatever. I don't know. 6ix9ine probably deserved it more, but they're just coming at him like really like not like you're interviewing somebody. It's almost like he's in detention. He's about to get in timeout. Like, nigga, y'all niggas is acting weird. Dead ass. And I'm so glad Aiden said that shit. I'm so glad they're reading that shit on the air. And you know what? They might not even air that on the actual radio. They might have clipped that part out. Let's see how this goes. Aiden the real one, I'm telling you. Aiden the real one. I mean, it don't matter how he might act or whatever. When you got hella people talking to you and all that kind of shit, you could have a little bit of anxiety. You might just handle certain things like in a rush kind of fashion. But Aiden the real one.
And here, the chat is live in the Breakfast Club.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's what Aiden
Well,
Ross.
this is not Aiden Ross's interview, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I tell people too. The one time that I accidentally got moved up to first class, I mean, I wasn't really tripping on shit's comfortable. Woo woo, I'm used to flying. They moved me up to first class one time. And this is just before I started getting like booked for shows, and we're like out. The way I was getting booked for shows is like you got to pay for my travel and my stay. I wasn't at the level where I'm getting like $10,000 for a show. I'll just use the money myself and do whatever. So I would just make people like book me first class and all that kind of shit. So man, first class is different. So yeah, it's just some kind of thing. Flying private jet, that's a good one though. That'll put you on extreme grind mode. Cause the first time a lot of people ride first class, they riding it with like 10 of their homies. Everybody dropping $1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how you get it in the first time and shit like that. You just gotta have a plug too, which I do. Not a jet, not a private jet, but I do have plane plugs. Okay, Like it's a 1979. It might be a 1989 too. They're older, but they're good. They're 6-seaters, propellers. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there for sure.
Him too.
Wait, hold on. We're all friends, okay? You know, I think.
The comment is pinned in the chat.
I think.
I'm in the
Yeah,
chat.
hell yeah. Keep those people on deck. So I live right next to an airport, and it's a private airport. It's a small airport. You know, like when NASCAR comes here, or just different things come around here, they can land in there and shit like that. You know, whatever. But it's just like a small airport. It's not like a when you think of private airport, but it is private airport. So it's not dinky, but it's not commercial. But yeah, I mean, I know they have a breakfast joint there that not a lot of people can go to around here, but I would always go there. And like you go there, you just see pilots coming in the morning. It's mainly breakfast. It closes at 2:00 p.m. But yeah, and you just me. I'm a talker the best motherfucker. I'll get a drink. These niggas be coming there getting Bloody Marys, getting drunk, and then go hop on the airplane. I ain't judging. You ain't got nothing to run into. So hey, your city has one too. Yeah.
You feel like we trying to belittle you, Neon?
I think
So really, that's one thing that I've always thought about getting to is a plane. You just gotta go through the whole shit. You know, you only gotta get so many hours to fly personal, but I mean, a plane is you can get a plane for $100,000. A Cessna, 1986, good 4-seater, real good condition. You might even get the 6-seater at that price. So it's not that expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. But I'd probably get an RV and spend that money on that one first and then get the plane. But you still gotta go get your license. But I'm not opposed to fucking getting one and having somebody I know with a pilot's license driving that bitch. I don't know. Let me finish this video though, because I'm recording.
We should all come together and I'll just spread.
All that kumbaya shit. Fuck Aiden.
No, wait. All right, come on, that's my guy.
Do you guys have a restaurant on your airport, or like anything like kind of like signifiers like people can the public can kind of go in there around there?
Listen, Harriet Tubman, my aunt, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
But you're comparing something now to like.
I'm not gonna lie, your chat is wild racist.
They
right there.
This black bitch, monkey, watermelon, emoji.
I'm literally looking and I don't see any of that.
What? They race baiting. The short hair monkey, they race baiting.
Oh, it's moving too fast. Yeah, whoa.
Walk out.
Hold on, wait.
Look, she got out of her chair. This girl right here, she annoying as fuck, bro. She the one that been saying so much shit and just like egging something on that should like egg something on that should like kind of like ease it up. Well, my mother had this and it just my heart sunk when I. Man, you working hard on this radio station. You really trying to get that solidified spot. You even got out of your seat to try to go over there and show the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want this nigga? You really want to cancel him, huh? Damn, they trying hard, bro. They didn't keep commenting and helping that nigga out for sure.
He can't see nothing. It's moving so fast.
And I
Life do be
guarantee
happening for you.
any of your chat,
need some water.
if any of the was here, they wouldn't say it at all. That's another thing about
that's
streaming
trolls.
and just being behind.
You also have to understand this is the internet. This is not just my chat, my community, right?
Right.
This is the internet. The internet, just like
Dummy.
back then, would say whatever they want.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a representation of me, obviously.
But it's funny though, because the reality is,
It's not.
I know this is a bunch of kids in here who don't know no better. But if we were really assholes,
Please.
we wouldn't have had you up here. And as soon as I heard about the Kai Sinat thing, we'd have told you get the f on. I mean, disrespecting somebody's mom and then saying that shit about Harriet Tubman. If we were really being assholes and really trying to belittle you, we would told you.
I understand that, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, you can't hold something against someone if they're changing and becoming a better person and understanding.
You know you're changing and how.
Well, you don't none
to really believe you when you build your whole.
I understand it.
platform on being a liar.
Of course, and no one has to believe me. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to believe me. But if you actually sit down and watch my streams and understand the growth, then you see it. And if you don't, it's you. It's like at the end of the day, I'm not here to prove anything to people. I can do it the best I can. People can judge me. I don't care. I'm gonna
Stand on business, Neon. Go ahead.
But and if no one wants to.
Who I was at 21 is not who I am right
it
now,
also
and that's the
takes
same with you. I respect.
I respect her.
Evolve.
I've already told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no reason. There's no reason for coming for someone for something.
DJ Envy always hits the middle ground. It's because he's light skinned. It's because he's light skinned. He always the middle ground though. He always is kind of hey y'all, whoa, you know what I'm saying? You got to
That they apologized for 5 times.
I fuck with Envy though.
And it was not.
I fuck with Charlamagne
the
too.
person
Cause Charlamagne, just like how these niggas be doing all this trolling shit and doing all that. Charlamagne does his fair square of it too, but you know he's old school with it on the radio kind of aspect interview. But you know it's just the new school of that. But you know.
And it was years ago. So like just
But
coming.
they always be getting some broads on here that boy, like everything they want to try to talk about him. Somebody could be, man, what? This is the industry though, y'all. This is the industry.
The same thing just doesn't.
People gonna ask you about it. You
Aiden
No, 100%. But like bring it up like 6 times. Like come on.
Aiden
Like
said,
what are we doing
Why
here?
he cheated on his wife? Let's talk past. We've already talked about that. You was
Yeah.
just- Like, I mean, numerous times. Like,
Mine is in my book.
It's in my book. We
It's in
talk
my
about it in
book, yeah.
interviews.
What's the name of your
But time out.
Real life, real life.
I'm glad Aiden brought that up because what you're doing right now,
Fucking
Neon,
Yeah.
is holding yourself accountable
Mhm.
and not running from who you were.
Of course.
Because who you were has gotten to you to where you are now.
But you say this is why you haven't gotten to the industry, but the thing is, you just gotta know if you understand the industry, you can do good in the industry. It's the people who don't understand it and they learn it while they're in it. Nothing wrong with the industry. You gotta know about it. That's why I've always been smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout my time. You know, I say I could have been farther, yeah, if I would have fucking gave into a lot of different things, sure. But I'm not mad that I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, if you know, you know. But learning in the public eyes about the industry, in the public eyes, yikers.
So you are a testament to these young people
I'll be a fan.
who need to learn
A fan.
early what people like us learn late. So, whatever.
So what happened with you and Donald Trump? Were you gonna? They said you were gonna do something with Donald Trump at one of these UFC events.
Yeah, another.
Like every topic that they're trying to bring up is just a topic that's like negative that has to try to work his way out. What the fuck, bro? Neon, you signed up for some shit. Either they paid you a good amount of money to come harass you, which had to be what it is, because you're bigger than these motherfuckers right now, bro. You are bigger than these guys right now, so they had to give you a chunk, and right now you are forced to sit there and not walk out so you can get this bag, or you paid to be there. You should just walk off. I don't know. You're doing real good with this, though. And I think that is needed. But yeah, yikes. You probably got your media team, your PR team sitting there like, damn.
Situation. I was on stream at a gun range, and I was like, when I see Donald Trump, I'm gonna press him, whatever.
Oh, you wildin'. Crazy.
Yeah, dumb.
The Chevy Equinox EV is more than an SUV. It's your chance to catch up.
Damn, Equinox. That looked like a nice little Equinox. That's used in the mom car.
Yo.
Charlamagne, I'm like, what?
Wow. Is his name Goodiston? Is his name Goodiston?
It went too fast.
It went
I
too
was like,
fast?
what the
No,
That might be
his is
true.
Even faster. His
That might be
phone
true.
is
Go
like,
ahead.
You can't see nothing.
Love you
Yeah,
too, bro.
what you said
Love you
with
too, bro.
Donald Trump. So what happened?
How can I leave it? I'm gonna say, who me?
That's what you worried about. So when you did that, what happened? Did the Secret Service reach out to you for that? Because they don't play that usually.
Nah, they didn't. It was just like, I mean, it didn't go too deep. It was just a thing where like obviously Dana White and them they were pissed. And then off stream, I walked up to him like a man and I was like, same like man to man apology. Shouldn't have said that.
What he said?
He said it takes a real man to come and do that. I really appreciate you and I accept your apology and everything's good now. So.
And Leangelo Ball, he actually dropped Tweaker on your stream,
Yeah.
and then y'all had like some issues.
No issues at all. It's the Clippers. The Clippers make everything out of context. I actually talked to Jello like a week ago. Me and him have, he's a very cool guy. It's just like he came on stream for like 30 minutes the next time we met, and then everyone, took it out of context as if it's like he's trying to like have an ego or be weird or anything. But in reality, like that's what the stream was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a quick thing, quick reunion, and that's it. But yeah, I fuck with Jello heavy.
Talk about the Clippers, because when you say the Clippers, you're not talking about the team. You're talking
Yeah,
about
like-
clip up content.
Yeah, so those are the people
There's
that.
a lot of money there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so those are the people that actually made the song what it is today. I paid out like just for that song itself. I paid out $100K, just to make that song poppin', and it was like one of my biggest Clippers. His name is King. He posted it and he made it go everywhere, and then that went from that to Jello performing in the playoffs and all this stuff. So
Them
it
Clippers,
wasn't me,
man.
It was them. It was the Clippers.
So does the Clippers
Truth.
work for you or?
Yeah.
Okay.
They work for me, and it's they give me cool stories. It's so cool. Like Clippers text me, they're like, "Oh, I'm the richest kid in my village in India," or like, "I just took my parents on vacation from the clipping money." So it's like, it's just jobs for people. Like my highest clipper is making like 60K a month just from just from sitting in bed and clipping and posting.
60K
So
a
it's
month
cool.
clipping,
It's
y'all.
definitely cool.
Talk to me about Kick, right? Like Kick is a home base for a lot of streamers, right? And
Yeah.
streamers on that platform seem to be held to a certain standard? What do you think that standard is, and why do you think the platform is so popular?
Well, I think, you know,
'Cause I heard you say it was like the dark web of streaming one time.
yeah, it is. There's a lot of, you know, it's unmoderated, and that's what people like on Kick especially. Like, Kick does have a very toxic fan base, I will say that, but they are deep. And like the fact that a platform can come out of nowhere and like at least somewhat compete with the other ones, it's pretty crazy and how fast they did it. But you know, I owe a lot to Kick because I went on there with nothing, and they believed in me, and they.
If you see
gave
how much
me
money they
everything I have
making,
today, and without them,
how much money you
wouldn't-
think
I wouldn't even be here. But
them niggas
they are
making?
really like, you know, big platform. They're growing. They obviously have stake and all this stuff too. So shout out to Kick.
Then you have a huge announcement you said you're gonna make, right?
So what made you become more intentional about switching up?
Damn, sound guy.
And when I realized that, it didn't like, when the shock factor is gone, right, and people are watching to see what dumb shit you're gonna do next. When you stop doing that, they stop caring, right? So I went down for a little bit, and I knew I was gonna go down. I was like, that's not what I want to do, but I will go down, and you know, in the longer term, it will work out. And then now I feel like I'm doing a lot better for myself, and I'm doing what I actually want to do, like bringing athletes on stream that like I used to play with on the video game, and doing stuff, going to different cities and places where I've never could have imagined me going, like Zone 6 in Atlanta. Greatest
Zone
people ever, having a
6.
great experience with these people at a
Shouts
cookout,
out Gucci.
doing all this stuff. Like,
You was with 21, right?
yeah, it was a long stream. 21, there was Baby Drill, Lotto, like there was just so many people during that stream. But yeah, just like I'm like now able to not have to do all this stupid shit that I never like that I don't want to do, and I'm able to, you know, do the streams that I love. So
What's your goal?
obviously I want to be the biggest streamer in the world, but like I've never sat down and like I want to hit like this amount of followers, this amount of money, whatever. I'm just going day by day and just living life.
What about life goals though? Like writing down what you
It's
wanna
crazy.
do.
I don't have any.
Really?
Like
20.
I don't have any goals. I'm still learning life.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out like everything's just like next day, like I'm just focused on the now, which is, you know, maybe not good, but
Now you signed a
No,
record
I mean,
deal.
it's
What's the
20.
record deal about?
no, hell no.
You
Yeah.
an artist?
Huh? No, so it's just like it's like I'm just gonna shit.